Hey everyone, Chris here and welcome back to Plane Accident. As you can tell, we're moving into a snow environment. So in the Eagle Peaks mountain range, a plane belonging to Vladimir Bolhat, a suspected Russian businessman, crashed. On board were two individuals, pilot Oleg Sodatov and passenger Dr. James Horner, who was on vacation with his family. Due to the need for immediate operation, the Russian businessman sent his private jet to retrieve the doctor. During the return flight, the pilot landed at Wolford Airport. He quickly took off again and encountered a snowstorm over the Eagle Peaks mountains. He reported problems to air traffic control, but due to the weather conditions, the information was barely audible. Radio contact was lost, and a few minutes later, the aircraft automatically transmitted a mayday signal. Medical service found Dr. Horner alive, but his condition was critical. Unfortunately, the pilot did not survive the crash. Ooh, this is going to be pretty exciting. I really liked the desert area last time. It was a bit hard to navigate because we had to kind of jump over stuff, but man, this is pretty cool. So as I said last time, how about we start off with the drone scan? I think I wait a little bit too long to do that sometimes. Okay, there we go. And yeah, it's going to be kind of down the mountain over here. Alright, well, let's get to a bit of walking. I'll try to stick to the road a bit here, I guess. Ooh, what's this over here? So that might be something that popped up on the map. Let's just kind of clear that out of the way right away. I'm not really seeing kind of broken trees from a crash. But I mean, it is snowing obviously, so a lot of stuff could be kind of covered up or buried. Where are we at? Gosh, can't even see anything. Okay, I guess we'll go kind of this way. But you know, stuff like this actually does happen sometimes, you know? Poor conditions and crashes you probably never even hear of, you know? Okay, here's like a decent vantage point, but yeah, you still cannot see anything. I don't see the plane at all. Okay, where are we headed? Okay, there's something here. Just obviously a little radio or cassette player. Can't go down that way. Can I jump off the cliff? Okay, no, I think I have to go down the other way a bit. Maybe. Here we go. Okay, well, there's another way down and around. Let's just kind of sprint through here. Oh gosh, this is where it gets really bad weather conditions. Ooh. I don't know what that was, but it disappeared. Hopefully it wasn't important. Yeah, I probably shouldn't be clicking on stuff until I find the actual plane wreckage. Oh, there it is. Gosh, it kind of blends into the snow itself. Ooh, that's pretty cool. So the pilot's cabin is actually not around here. Okay. Let's go to marker up. Do I have to climb over the plane? Yeah, I guess I do. That there. Oh, this is wild. It's a much bigger plane than the other ones. So that's kind of nice. And then last little flag there. Alright, now to secure that evidence. Let's see. Obviously, let's start with the maybe plane itself. I have no idea what that is. So I'm obviously guessing for this one, it was ice on the wings. I think we saw that option on the second mission, I think it was. Ooh, do I have to go in the cabin? Oh, I might. Let's see, can I? I mean, it's too dark to honestly see anything. So probably not. Okay, let me keep an eye out on the ground, because obviously the last time I was like overlooking the pistol. But gosh darn it, things are pretty dark to see. I have to refer to the map quite a bit. Nothing there. Got some more pieces. Yeah, and plus with like the snow conditions or blizzard, I just think they couldn't see anything in front of them as they were kind of coming down. Okay, there's something right here. It's just kind of all fragments of the plane, honestly. Let's see, another piece. Maybe right there. And over here. And then one more piece. I think it's going to be kind of over here, probably not too far from the plane itself, right? A bit more to the left. Ah, right there. Okay. You know, surprisingly, those aren't all that unique of pieces. Again, it's just kind of pieces of the hull itself. Or the body of the plane, really. Other than maybe whatever I'm kind of standing on here. What is that? Oh, that might be the black box. Yeah, flight recorder, do not open. Okay, so you might actually get a audio entry this time. One from the back here. I mean, the back actually isn't all that damaged. But man, I just realized, yeah, they literally crashed into a mountain. Obviously came from kind of over here. Maybe they flew straight on and then didn't see it, obviously, and kind of, you know, just crashed up there. But I still feel, you know, a little bit of ice on the wings could have been a big factor. Alright, this was actually one of the easier ones out here. Didn't have too much to navigate or go over like the desert mission. That was kind of hard to find everything. But man, a lot of these just kind of look like explosions. Like even the last one looked like it was just blown up in the middle there. Okay, let's look around here. So got cover or something there. I mean, that's all kind of scratched and dinged up there. Engine's completely busted. Wings are bent to heck and back. And then, you know, that big thing there. Gosh, this one was pretty dang wild. Alright, well, let's go check out those documents. Let's check out here first. Ooh, yeah, anti-ice system. So again, that's probably going to be it. I think that's the leading culprit right now. Alright, what do we got here? So, case file, man, this is kind of small font. Place of incident, Eagle Peaks Mountain. Lower jet 86. Flight recorder. Unknown flight route. I mean, it did say it was like a medical emergency, but we'll see if that kind of works out or not. Pilot was Oleg Sotyov, so kind of what we read before about the doctor and all that. During the flight, the Eagle Peaks Mountains aircraft reported malfunctions, but due to severe weather conditions and a strong accent, the control tower couldn't understand the nature of the problem. Shortly afterward, the aircraft disappeared from radar and a search and rescue operation was launched. Doctor was alive, but then the pilot passed away. Ooh, this aircraft model was never put into serial production. Many of the aircraft systems might have had unique and untested solutions. Oh, interesting. So the plane itself wasn't like really regulated or tested all that well. Kind of interesting. But yeah, it did seem like they said they had some sort of malfunction, obviously. Refueling, bad weather. Again, about weather. Picked up the doctor. Something seems to be wrong. So they already had some problems even beforehand. Thick clouds over Halua Island. 5-hour flight. Because yeah, Dr. Horner was going to perform surgery on Mr. Bullhat. Weather was good in Los Angeles. But then he says the aircraft's in good condition. Interesting. And a little bit of light wind. Okay. Let's check the technical log. So they had a mechanic named Boris do some repairs. So engine coolant replacement, cooling system repair, brake system, GPS. Everything was pretty good for the most part. Battery, propulsion system. Ooh, wing surface maintenance. All right. Everything seems pretty good. Again, I'm kind of focusing more on stuff about the wings, right? Yeah. All right, let's check our photos. Not that I think we'll really see too much. Oh yeah, conduct eye scan. Doesn't really add anything. Doesn't add anything. Doesn't add anything. And yep, just eye scan. And yeah, this time I'll try to stick a little bit more with the checklist in the top right. Liberty Medical Center. Dr. Horner arrived in a critically hypothermic state. Currently, he is in a pharmacologically induced coma. We'll inform you when his condition improves. Okay. And Officer Anderson. We established that the plane belonged to the shady Russian businessman Vladimir Bullhat, the owner of Rusk Oil Company. It was piloted by his bodyguard Oleg Soldat, a former military pilot. Man, you think you would have really good experience with that. With such individuals as Vladimir, we cannot rule out any possibility It's worth asking the FBI if they know anything. Okay, so some bigger thing going on there, possibly. Call witnesses. Got a couple of those guys. So that was the airport. Obviously, it didn't answer, but they did get a couple calls from the guys, but couldn't really understand him. I think this is mechanic Boris. It's a shame about Oleg. He was a good guy. I work as an aircraft mechanic. I know there's an issue with the de-icing system. I managed to fix it, but it was just a temporary solution. The whole system needed to be replaced. It's just that there was never time to do it because the boss had to keep flying all the time. So it might have just been mechanical failure, but maybe there's like a bigger underlying story with the people themselves. Mrs. Horner. My husband is a neurosurgeon. Bullhat has been his patient for a long time. We were on vacation when Bullhat had a stroke. A quick operation was necessary and the Russian trusted only my husband. He sent his private jet to pick him up and offered $500,000. I told him not to get involved with that thug. He was tempted by the money. I'm sure someone wanted my husband not to make it with the surgery. Oh my god, I hope James will be okay. Oh, so she's kind of thinking more conspiracy, like someone took him out to not go over there. So Bill had numerous connections with the mafia. It cannot be ruled out that this was an unsuccessful attempt on his life. Okay, so got a scan for explosives and all that. I kind of feel this one might actually be a little bit more straightforward. I don't know. That middle hole part did seem kind of blown up, you know? Let's see, yeah. So doctor in a coma, failure of anti-icing system / icing. I'm kind of leaning more towards that, obviously. And then, I think, was that the FBI agent? I think it was. Him and the wife kind of seemed to think it might have been a assassination. Yeah, let me know down below what you guys think it is right now. Kind of see. Let's go ahead and reconstruct the plane. I swear, if they could only give me a full battery every time, that'd be kind of nice. Covering element. Where the heck does that go? Under here? Guess there's just a lot of the stuff that kind of got scratched off. Because yeah, these are all very kind of small pieces. I don't really know how this would help reconstruct it. Or really help solve the case in any meaningful way. Unless you were to like tear it apart, which I'm assuming we're probably going to do to the wing later and send it off for a scan. I mean, it's a pretty large plane actually. I guess it kind of makes sense, right? It has to go pretty far distances. They're going from like Los Angeles to San Diego and then all the way back to, I think, Russia, right? I don't know if I actually said that on the flight logs. Alright, last... Oh wait, no, there's still another piece after. I thought we were done there. What are we missing? Oh, okay, over here. Come on, which side? I'm gonna get this wrong again, right? Oh no, right here. Alright, there we go. Charge her up, put that away. Make a couple scans, again, de-icing and then the check for explosive. Again, leaning more towards ice, but let's start with the explosive, see what that says. Scan conducted correctly. The result has been sent to you via email. And now let's scan for ice. I wonder if that's going to be a blue laser. So I think explosive is red. Surface scan is green. This one blue. Tell me it's blue. Yeah. Okay, we do have those emails, but let's check the black box. Let's see where that is. I mean, I think we already took it out, right? It's like right here. Yep. Okay, let's see what they had to say. Oh, that's loud as heck.
Conditions are very difficult. I think we have a problem with... I'll try to... but I'm not sure if it will work. It's so... Flight tower. This is flight number. We're flying over Eagle Peak Mountains. Conditions are very difficult. I think we have a problem with...
Okay, so that's kind of where we started the recording. So yeah, definitely had some mechanical issue, as he was trying to say, kind of cut out. And it said, maybe we'll get an email about the black box readout. Maybe they'll kind of fix it up, get a better recording. Let's see what we got here. So from the scanner... The icing scan indicated a possible defect in the anti-icing system in the left wing. So you got to send that for testing. And no traces of explosive materials. Okay, so that's kind of ruled out. So the recording of the data is damaged. The pilot had some problem, but the exact cause is not known. Send the recording to Sound Reconstruction Studio for attempt to decode unclear fragments. Okay. Let's give airport a call again. Yep. I remember their stay previously. The pilot was nervous, refueled quickly in a rush. He didn't want to de-ice the plane, although it would have been useful. I'm not sure if he filled the tanks completely. So yeah, a lot of stuff pointing towards the de-icer. I mean, he might have just been acting kind of suspicious / rushing just because he was trying to save that guy's life, right? He had a stroke, so it was kind of urgent. Let's go ahead and send off the recording so that could get fixed up. Place some more clues here. So yep, icing almost probably the most likely. Explosions kind of ruled out. And then he's saying maybe about the fuel. Let's go ahead and take off that left wing to send that for analysis. Is it the whole wing? Because that's not going to fit in a box, let me tell you that. Okay, it's kind of just chunked little panels. That makes a bit more sense. I always do this wrong. Let's put away the drill first and then put it in the box. Got to make sure I don't double click and mess it up like last time. That'd be pretty dang bad. Oh wait, we're not sending this off. We're sending something else. Ooh, okay. Oh, the anti-icing system. Is that actually how it is? It's just copper tubes that send like heated water? I guess that would kind of make the most sense. That or like a antifreeze coolant type thing. Oh, there's actually a good chunk of it there. Is there anything else here? I think that might be it. All right, just the left wing, nothing else there. Interesting. Man, sometimes you forget the scale of these things, but I mean, it's a whole plane, right? How we putting that in a box? And how am I picking that up? Let's not worry about it too much. Send it off there. And now let's check that fuel. So we have that little tube thing. Can't jump over the wing. Let's grab that. I thought this was more of a chemical analysis of the fuel, but I guess it's just literally pulls out a bit to see if there was any inside. Oh yeah, you can see the little blue level there. And then if there's some in this one, it should fill up all the way. Oh, wait. Okay, so fuel level normal. Okay, I thought that was going to fill up there. I was kind of like, that might have been also an issue. But I guess not. And we got an email over here from the medical center. So, Dr. James Horner has regained consciousness. His condition allows for telephone interview. Kind of wild how these investigations actually would go down. You know, one minute you're just barely waking up from the hospital and you're getting calls from like the FBI and everything. Hello, I don't remember much. I went to sleep to rest before the surgery. The only thing I remember is that it was terribly cold in the cabin. Oh, so it was already not even warming up the plane, right? Yeah, so not fuel. Cold in the cabin. Interesting. Alright, our box should be here. Yeah, okay, didn't glitch it out this time. Love to see it. Let's put that there. Put this back here. Do I really need to get the actual part if I'm just going to get an email, you know? Oh, well. Alright, Aviation Mechanics Institute. The results of detailed examinations have shown a malfunction in the anti-icing system of the left wing. As a result, the system was operating at approximately 70-80% of its normal capacity. However, such damage is not the main cause of the incident. Oh, so it kind of worked. I mean, not full capacity, but I guess it didn't affect it. Oh, that's kind of weird. And then we got the black box here. So temperature in the cabin dropped to -8 degrees Celsius. The pilot curses due to the cold, but his speech becomes increasingly unclear and faint as if he is falling asleep. Oh, so it just got so cold. They were literally freezing as they were flying. Oh, that's kind of horrible. Jeez. Huh. These always seem to have a little bit of a plot twist. You know, you think it's going one way and just kind of goes left field. Alright, where do we get that cabin stuff. Did I put it together just to take it apart? I think I might have actually. Let's see. Did we take off a door? Oh. Oh, so it's actually just like an instrument panel. Is it? Let's see. Maybe there's something else. Let's just take another peek here. Wait, I got two of them. I don't think that's supposed to happen. Okay, well, I guess that's just the only thing there. I would imagine there's more of like a heater core or something, but I guess if it didn't work electronically from here, it wouldn't send the signal to kind of warm things up either way. So let's send that off, and then I think we're about to solve this one. Alright, that's there. I like how that only takes like 2 seconds for them to fully analyze it. According to the conducted research, the heating system had been malfunctioning for over 6 months. The temperature in the cabin dropped below zero. Without proper clothing, prolonged stay in the cabin posed a risk of hypothermia. It is worth checking the flight logbook to see if the pilot reported the malfunction to the mechanics. I mean, did he say anything? I mean, this one, right? Hello Island to Wilford. Weather deteriorated, heavy snowfall. Something seems to be wrong with the aircraft, but he was going to detail after landing in LA. So he didn't really report it, but I guess because, you know, LA weather was a little bit warmer, not really too much of a concern. Yeah, you would kind of hope the mechanic would have caught that. Let's see, Mr. Boris. The heating system wasn't working. Oleg didn't tell me anything about it. It's not a system that needs regular checks. Since the pilot didn't mention anything, I didn't inspect it. Let me check this book. Ah, I see. Vladimir only flew short distances. The flights lasted about 20 minutes. Neither the pilot nor the passengers had time to freeze before landing. That's why nobody reported any malfunctions. Oh, so they just didn't notice it? I mean, I guess they did say the plane wasn't, serialized, whatever that means. So, yeah. It was just a malfunction of the heating system that let them, like, freeze. So after the investigation, the most likely cause of the accident was a pilot falling asleep at the controls. Such a sequence of events is suggested by the black box recording. The reason for falling asleep was a malfunction of the pilot's cabin heating system. The temperature dropped to -8 degrees Celsius, causing the pilot to develop hyperthermia. So Vladimir Bullhat was operated by another neurosurgeon. The surgery ended with partial success. The hematoma was successfully removed, but a permanent paralysis to the left side of the body occurred. The oligarch will likely be wheelchair bound for the rest of his life. Oh, that's kind of wild. Dr. Horner, unfortunately, during the disaster, he suffered severe frostbite on his hands, which ruled out his ability to continue performing surgical procedures. He gave up his medical practice and became an academic lecturer at the Medical University in Los Angeles. Since the accident, he has decided to dedicate much more time to his family. Mechanic Boris, due to the lack of the oligarch's machine, he was fired from his job. However, he quickly found employment as a mechanic in one of the commercial airlines. He speaks highly of his new job, and his superiors appreciate his knowledge and experience. I mean, I don't know how much that would have been really his own fault, right? It's not something that's supposed to be checked. I don't know. I guess he should have been a little bit more thorough. And yeah, nothing really changed for people around there because there was really none around there, I guess, to begin with. So that was kind of one of the calmer ones. I mean, still kind of crazy, you know, you're just like freezing up there. I would imagine, I don't know, can't you just put on a couple more jackets, kind of come prepared for that? But who knows? So how about we leave that one there? Seems like we got maybe a swamp or something next time. I really like how they're really changing up the environments right now. So yeah, like always, thanks for watching and see you next time.